Today is the 17th of June 2026. It's a big day for Ghana. We'll go into why it is indeed a big day for Ghana. But today, Ghana wakes up to headlines that cut across law, politics, and sports, each one telling a different story, but all circling the same national question: how strong are our systems when they are tested? Internationally, a U.S. court development has brought former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta back into public discussion, raising renewed questions about accountability and the global footprint of Ghana's public figures. At home, politics is heating up again as Canada Japan renews criticism over stalled national projects, including the Afari Hospital, reopening debates on promises versus delivery. But today, attention is also on the pitch, where Ghana faces Panama in its opening World Cup Group L match in Toronto in Canada. And just hours before kickoff, there's a major twist. Thomas Partey has lost his appeal against Canada's entry decision and will miss the match. This single development changes the mood, the tactics, and possibly the outcome of Ghana's opening game. So the question is simple today: when systems, legal, political, sporting, are all under pressure at the same time, who holds everything together? Stay with us. This is ABC in the morning. Today's quote of the day is by former striker of the Black Stars, Junior Agogo, where he tells us that you keep pushing even when things don't go your way. That's how you survive in football and in life. Indeed, so we keep pushing. You do not relent. You do not give up. You do not stall. You do not mark time. You push and you push ahead. Ghana today, we would not have Thomas Partey, our deputy skipper, as part of the team. But what do? We will keep pushing. We would galvanize our base and go strong against Panama, hoping and working hard to secure those 3 points against Panama today, later on in the day. I know Ghanaians are supporting the Black Stars. I am supporting the Black Stars. You are supporting the Black Stars. That's why I know today a lot of people are in their Black Stars jersey, wearing the Ghana colors, flying the flag of Ghana high, all supporting the senior football team, the Black Stars of Ghana, as they begin their World Cup campaign. I am ABENA Mante. I thank you so much for joining me today on ABC in the morning. We will bring you the newspaper headlines. We'll bring you conversations that matter. Also open the phone line so that you can send the Black Stars your best wishes. Share your thoughts on the Black Stars as we go ahead to play today's match. Amongst other things today on the show, ABC in the morning is live on both Facebook and YouTube on ABC News GH. If you have not subscribed to our page or liked our page yet, please do so and turn on post notifications. That way, whenever we are live, you will be notified. And when you're leaving home and you do not have access to your TV, you can always enjoy what we have for you on ABC News GH via our channel and our page. You leave a comment when you join the stream. I'd love so much to hear from you and read your comment to everybody. Interact with us via socials at ABC News GH _ at ABC News GH _ and our website is www.abcnewsgh.com, where we bring you all of the news as it happens and in real time. Thank you so much for joining me today on the show. I am most grateful, and a big thank you to the production and technical team for putting together today's show. We will take a break. When we return, we bring you the front pages of the newspapers. What are the headlines telling us? Stay with us.
Baby, we are second. So you remember to point advert. Let's why so by advert no you to point na kore media.
Do you need a media house to shoot quality TV ad for your company or products? Bring your company's vision to life.
And you make media house we are now potential films. So you must so don't worry. So open to adwuma tumpon e cost through adverdia contact wo.
We help businesses build their brands.
Ukraine omo adwuma ho te omo quality can so many twa.
Reach their target audience and ultimately drive sales and revenue growth.
So omo be new. Omo adwuma ye perfect. O contact no be good script about your product. Sound jet. They will give you quality pictures. How do you see it? How do you feel it? Wow. So picture unya ona no makasa. First number way 0541 16 28 28. And repeat 0541 16 28 28. Call them. Number one
Potential firms. We believe in quality.
Some things never change. Trends come and go, but in your cooking, you still choose a tomato mix you trust. Because real quality never changes. Thick, red, rich. Chino truly cares. This advert is FDA approved.
Playing for your country, easy. Scoring, easy. Winning, easy. You know what be easy now? Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted groundnuts. Just add water. Sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy. Made easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
Also available strawberry, coconut, and chocomore. This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back. You're still watching ABC in the morning live here on ABC News GH. Let's turn our attention to the newspapers. This is the daily graphic and it's reporting vigilance critical to tackle digital fraud. And it's important that we tackle digital fraud. There's a lot happening in the digital space. Fraudsters are getting smarter and smarter every day. They are always mutating and changing their way of doing things. So we need some vigilance. World Bank approves $300 million to end SHS double track system. All right. And digital fraud eroding public trust in financial systems. Stanbic Bank CEO says so. And 80% of Ghana's children under 5, poor and underserved. We need to do more for the Ghanaian child. Put them on a better scale. Let's turn our attention to more newspapers. The Ghanaian publisher, Jinapo, exposes lean government lies amid ballooning expenditure. Also on the front page of the Ghanaian publisher, Church raises red flag as Chinese developer invades property. Also, Gold Board partners Armed Forces Forestry Commission to reclaim Tano Nimiri Forest Reserve. Publish Sophia Ekufu's letter. All right, we'll see that if indeed the letter will be published. NPRA CEO Lords GSC reforms. These are the stories on the front page of the Ghanaian publisher. The Custodian newspaper published Sophia's resignation letter now. Martin Amidu tells Mahama on the Afari Military Hospital, the minority flags NDCs create, loot and share $85 million agenda. And NPP blows alarm over attempt to free Sedina Tamaklo. The Custodian is also reporting Gold Board partners Ghana Armed Forces Forestry Commission to reclaim 50 hectares in the Tano Nimiri Forest Reserve. The Daily Statesman, government size must be measured by cost. Government size must be measured by cost. Jinapor challenges Mahama's lean administration narrative. And NPP set for victory in 2028 elections. Afoko declares former chair of the NPP who is looking at returning to that position. Baumia Afenyo marking to headline YCF, KNUST and KSTU summit on Saturday. Gold Board partners launch 35 million Ghana cedi forest land reclamation project, and GLOA acknowledges KGL market dominance. These are the stories on the Daily Statesman. The Daily Guide is also reporting lean government doesn't add up for taxpayers, and it has Samuel Jinapor's picture attached to that. Oforiatta secures U.S. green card. Government plots $85 million Afari Hospital payouts. Minority says so. NPP holds edge for 2028 win. Amarahia Dairy Farm residents protest property demolition. And finally, stock listings are partnerships, not cash grabs, NPRA boss says. The Ghanaian Times newspaper, government commits 1 million Ghana cedis to National Research Fund to drive innovation and growth. GMC to establish first manganese refinery at Insuta. Black Stars open campaign today against Panama, and stock market listing is long-term. It's long-term partnership, not just fundraising. NPRA boss says so. The new publisher, emotions won't give us power. Unite for Baumia. Paul Afoko says so. NDC caught an $85 million loot and share plot, and Gold Board commits 35 million Ghana cedis to forest reclamation. NPP warns against backdoor moves to overturn Sedina Tamaklo's conviction. And finally, teacher hot over sex video with SHS student. The Daily Gist newspaper, OSP rejects Soforiata's victory in U.S. court. Who replaces Sophia Kufu on Council of State? These are important questions. We see the Justice Enini Yeboah, Sophia Kufu's picture, Getru Tokonu, Georgina Theodora Wood. All these justices have their pictures on the Daily Gist. Who will be replacing Sophia Kufu, who has resigned from the council? Gold Board pumps 35 million Ghana cedis to reclaim Galamsey ravaged forest. Paul Afoko predicts NPP comeback in 2028, and NPP raises alarm over attempts to overturn Sedina Tamaklo conviction. The Accra Times, Afoko market Baumia says he possesses experience and national appeal. Badin pledges Parliament support on the Supreme Court's 150th anniversary. Ghana gas pays Ketsi call on NPA CEO, and Nigeria wins 10,000 Ghana cedi $10,000, beg your pardon, grand prize at ECOWAS cybersecurity hackathon. Okay, and presidency clears road ministry. So many stories on the Accra Times. Grab a copy and read all of them. The Campaigner newspaper, share ownership to attract investors. Chris Bwedi Mensah urges Ghanaian firms, and journalist takes on Agongo over alleged bid to control NLA operations. U.S. courts back to Foriata, but OSP refuses to back down. The Source newspaper, Ghana, Burkina Faso reaffirm common land boundaries. There at the top right corner of the Source newspaper, U.S. courts grant Oforiata's green card petition. And stop weaponizing state institutions, the NPP is telling government. A summons to Felix Kwache, stop misleading public on salaries. And 2026 FIFA World Cup, Black Stars play Panama. Day, all the best to the Black Stars of Ghana. The Canary newspaper, U.S. court grants Ken Oforiatta's green card petition. Strong corporate governance key to attracting pension investment, and cocoa sector must become profitable. Finance Minister says so. NPP raises alarm over attempt to undermine Sedina Tamaklo conviction. Also on the Canary newspaper, Ghana Boundary Commission begins 2026 African Border Day event at Agutase. And finally, appointing partial people to EC election to President Mahama. We know that Bosman Asare has resigned from his position as Deputy Director, Deputy Electoral Commissioner, and Samuel Tete will proceed on retirement when his time is due. These are all the stories on the front pages of the newspapers. We'll take a break. When we return, ABC in the morning has more for you here. Don't go anywhere.
And neither do we. Viral moments, breaking stories, new drops, exclusive interviews, spotlight artists shaping the sound right now, and our African Star of the Week taking over timelines. Then it's straight to the top 10, the songs running the streets, owning your playlist and living rent-free in your head. No skips, just hits, pure vibes. This is the Rundown, your ultimate destination for everything entertainment.
Playing for your country, enye easy. Scoring, enye easy. Winning, enye easy. You know what be easy now? Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Aye easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted groundnuts. Just add water. Sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy. Made easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
Also available strawberry, coconut, and chocomore. This advert is FDA approved.
Some things never change. Trends come and go, but in your cooking, you still choose a tomato mix you trust. Because real quality never changes. Thick, red, rich. Gino truly cares. This advert is FDA approved.
Playing for your country, enye easy. Scoring, enye easy. Winning, enye easy. You know what be easy now? Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Aye easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted groundnuts. Just add water. Sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy. Made easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
Also available strawberry, coconut, and chocomore. This advert is FDA approved.
The culture never chills, and neither do we. Viral moments, breaking stories, new drops, exclusive interviews, spotlight artists shaping the sound right now, and our African Star of the Week taking over timelines. Then it's straight to the top 10, the songs running the streets, owning your playlist and living rent-free in your head. No skips, just hits, pure vibes. This is the Rundown, your ultimate destination for everything entertainment.
Some things never change when it comes to feeding your family. You choose what you trust. For generations, Gino has delivered the same dependable quality every time. Thick, red, rich. Gino truly cares. This advert is FDA approved.
Playing for your country, enye easy. Scoring, enye easy. Winning, enye easy. You know what be easy now? Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Aye easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted groundnuts. Just add water. Sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy. Made easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
Also available strawberry, coconut, and chocomore. This advert is FDA approved.
Civil Works, Core Hospital, 97.5%. Architectural Works, 87%. Support Facilities, Staff Housing, 77% overall. Roads and Landscaping, 80% and 77% respectively. The phantom 85 million USD debt. The Deputy Minister's assertion that the contractor, Eroja De Invest, EDI, is demanding 85 million United States dollars before returning to site is a manufactured crisis. Let the facts be clear. No records at the Ministry of Finance or the Ministry of Defense support this outrageous claim. The financial facts are as follows. The original contract term of 180 million USD was a loan that has been fully paid. The negotiated additional funding of 19.3 million USD, that is from the government of Ghana, GOG, for delays caused by the NDC's misguided relocations has been fully paid. Out of a subsequent 3 million USD claim negotiated down from over 6.5 million, 2.5 million USD has been paid. The only outstanding amount owed to the contract is 500,000 United States dollars. To jump from an outstanding balance of 500,000 USD to a sudden demand for 85 million United States dollars is not just mathematically absurd, it is indeed criminal.
They are wicked people.
And this is the history of NDC's delays. It is rich for the current government to accuse others of sleeping on the project. The Afari Hospital story is a testament of NDC's mismanagement. Originally contracted in 2008 under President J.A. Kufuor for Sofo Line Kumasi, the project was derailed when the NDC assumed office in 2009. They inexplicably relocated it to Tamale, then to and finally political maneuvering caused a 6-year delay, resulting in the contractor claiming an additional 36 million, which was eventually negotiated down to 19.3 million United States dollars. Let the record show, as of December 2016, when the NDC was leaving office, the project stood at only 40% complete. After 8 years in power, and despite initiating the physical construction in 2014, the NDC could only deliver 40%. It was the NPP administration that took this project from 40% to 98% by January 2025. The question Ghanaians must ask is, who really slept on this project? Protecting the public purse. We all want the Afari Military Hospital completed and operationalized to serve the health needs of the Ghana Armed Forces and the people of the Ashanti region and beyond. However, this must not become a conduit for daylight robbery. Any attempt to use the back door to pay this newly generated unjustified amount of 85 million United States dollars can only be described by the popular Ghanaian cliche, create, loot, and share.
Daylight robbery.
We will fiercely resist this scheme. We demand value for money, and we will protect the public purse. The government must immediately abandon this fraudulent 85 million US dollar claim, pay the outstanding 500,000 United States dollar, and ensure that the contractor completes the remaining 2% of the work without delay for use by the Ghanaian people. Thank you. Yo, Minianum, any other for yes, Yawaha. Yenina Yate and Samoa and Nam Ewim and Chayabia, Anna Deputy Minister for Defense, the Honorable Brujat Demfi, Ebetroye, Bekaya said, Ghana buying at the contractor or Afari Military Hospital, 500-bed capacity hospital. I want Asante Memu, Sika Sebi, United States dollar 85 million. Now, and no, and yano kre. Esan say, a free 2021, EBC 2024. Ahobrasi Miami Jinahei, Nami Deputy Defense Minister. Me also na Nami Chairman for the Project Implementation Unit. Na bia ni hwa sa ekai ewo ho. Na de woman say ye bekaya 2008 ana yewura kofo apreso. Onya loan bosia aye de ba besi Afari Hospital. 2009 ye to waba sabi fofi antoata ana MPP edi nkugu ana NDC ebaye. NDC baye no emfie ensia echi ansana bosia yenya no 2009 ana 2008 ana adwuma no ebetimi akoso no omwantimi anye 2008 President Kufuor Abreso loan okoji na 180 million United States dollars. Adwuma yekoye na 10 key projects sabe potoka sem 10 key ye twawia de ye hia ne se wode yesafoa ebemayen antimi ama so sa enam se NDC omun enfiansia achi ansa na omutimi de aso akobofom contractor no ede sikasem foforo ba se obehia se yebetimi ama no sika kakra aka ho esan se emre
interior. This hospital, NDC, it was started by President Kufuor
the locations and all those things. NDC came to start it, whenever. When we came, I'm an MPP, but I have to tell you the truth. We're talking about Ghana and nobody. We didn't do anything. Read my lips. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I was the chairman for Defense and Interior. When we decided to go and inspect Afari, they stopped us. We didn't go. So I heard somebody talking 15 months. Has Afari Hospital been there for 15 months? We were there for 8 years. You didn't do it. Don't blink your eye. You see, we are not doing politics. I'm speaking the truth. This is Ghana. Stop that. We will criticize NDC, we will criticize MPP. That's the only way to go. I was chairman. NDC started this. Why didn't you complete it? You were there for 8 years, you didn't complete it. When somebody comes for 15 months, then you have a problem. Please, give me a break. I was the chairman for Defense and Interior. This hospital, NDC, it was started by President Kufuor. The locations and all those things, NDC came to start it, whenever. When we came, I'm an MPP, but I have to tell you the truth. We're talking about Ghana and nobody. We didn't do anything. Read my lips. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I was the chairman for Defense and Interior. When we decided to go and inspect Afari, they stopped us. We didn't go. So I heard somebody talking 15 months. Has Afari Hospital been there for 15 months? We were there for 8 years. You didn't do it. Don't blink your eye. You see, we are not doing politics. I'm speaking the truth. This is Ghana. Stop that. We will criticize NDC, we will criticize MPP. That's the only way to go. I was chairman. NDC started this. Why didn't you complete it? You were there for 8 years, you didn't complete it. When somebody comes for 15 months, then you have a problem. Please, give me a break. I was the chairman for Defense and Interior. This hospital, NDC, it was started by President Kufuor. The locations and all those things, NDC came to start it, whenever. When we came, I'm an MPP, but I have to tell you the truth. We're talking about Ghana and nobody. We didn't do anything. Read my lips. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I was the chairman for Defense and Interior. When we decided to go and inspect Afari, they stopped us. We didn't go. So I heard somebody talking 15 months. Has Afari Hospital been there for 15 months? We were there for 8 years. You didn't do it. Don't blink your eye. You see, we are not doing politics. I'm speaking the truth. This is Ghana. Stop that. We will criticize NDC, we will criticize MPP. That's the only way to go. I was chairman. NDC started this. Why didn't you complete it? You were there for 8 years, you didn't complete it. When somebody comes for 15 months, then you have a problem. Please, give me a break. I was the chairman for Defense and Interior. This hospital, NDC, it was started by President Kufuor. The locations and all those things, NDC came to start it, whenever. When we came, I'm an MPP, but I have to tell you the truth. We're talking about Ghana and nobody. We didn't do anything. Read my lips. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I was the chairman for Defense and Interior.
That is the spirit that we should be having on our
When we decided to go
just
and
like
inspect
Honorable Nitiru
Afari,
said,
they stopped us.
Afran
We didn't go.
They are all
So I
African
heard
children.
somebody talking 15 months. Has Afari Hospital been there for 15 months? We were there for 8 years. You didn't do it. Don't blink your eye. See,
schools,
we are not doing politics. I'm speaking the truth. This is Ghana. Stop that. We will criticize NDC, we will criticize MPP. That's the only way to go. I was chairman. NDC started this. Why didn't you complete it? You were there for 8 years, you didn't complete it. When somebody comes for 15 months, then you have a problem. Please, give me a break. Was the chairman for defense and
sole concern. And that must be corrected. It appears to be a lie that's been used in the media. Let the record bear everyone out that it was the decision of the board of the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital. So, Speaker, I pray that you allow the two ministers at least 5 minutes to respond in the interim preliminary response for the record, so that they can return with a full-blown statement to address the issues that he has raised perfunctorily, Mr. Speaker. And so, Mr. Speaker, my earlier prayer for us to return to item number 7 may have to be deferred, so you can allow the two ministers to a quick response, that we can return to it and take the questions. Mr. Speaker, I so pray.
Honorable members, let's listen to this. I will take the response not more than 5 minutes, but after the response, it wouldn't subject to any further debate. I will just, since the minority leader has raised, I will give them the platform to respond. But after the response, we'll go to the questions. I wouldn't allow any further discussion on it. Yes.
Speaker, with respect, I am very surprised that the majority chief whip attempted an answer. Then he now says that he wants to defer to the minister to answer. Mr. Speaker, what is clear in this country, today is that this government has lost control of governance. That, yes, Mr. Speaker, it's clear that you guys have lost control of governance. Things are getting out of hand, Mr. Speaker. Things are getting out of hand. The health ministry.
You're welcome back, ABC in the morning. You saw the minority in Parliament address the press on issues concerning the Afari Hospital. They say that contrary to what government has said, the Afari Hospital had been largely completed. And so government making some claims of 85 million Ghana cedi raises questions. Former aspirant for the NPP flag bearership, Kennedy Japan, also went to donate some vehicles to the Ghana Police Service. And in his donation, he talked about the Afari Hospital. Now let's take you to the Afari Hospital itself, bring you a conversation with the DCE for Atwima Nwabedja North. He joins us. Good morning, sir. Thank you for your time.
Good morning.
Afari Hospital, since President Kufuor's time, when the issue or the vision behind the hospital was birthed up until now, we are still seeing tussles about when it will be operationalized. For those of you who live within the enclave and could benefit from the hospital, how are you receiving all that is happening?
Okay, good morning once again, and I greeted all your listeners.
Thank you.
For corrections, Atwima Nwabedja South is where Afari Military Hospital is sited, not north. What I know is that the late former president, John Evans Atamo's time, I was the then constituency organizer for the ruling party and currently the municipal chief executive for the same area. I knew very well, for what I had, previous government, that is John Adekunle Kufuor era, they proposed the area, but it was Professor Moore's time. He came and cut the sword for the construction of a military hospital. So, Myron, down the lane 8 years, the military hospital was about 80 to 85 into completion when NDC left office. I was the then still constituency organizer for the then opposition party. From there is nothing that was added to a paramilitary hospital. So 2024, I was the parliamentary candidate, and I used that to campaign that they should bring the party back so that they are the party who started the paramilitary hospital. And when giving the nod, I'm sure the president will complete the project and commission it for the good people of Achuman Wadiaja and Ghana as a whole. So based on that, when we won elections, I was appointed to be the municipal chief executive. And recently, when the president was in Kumasi at Jubilee Park to launch the Nkokon Kutenkiti project, he made mention that he is going to complete the project under the mandate given to him by the good people of Ghana. So we are all waiting to hear the good news from the presidency, and for us to know the minority just came there recently and claiming I sent a military to take them off. For me to state this clearly for your listeners, 2021, that is 6 September, Captain Smart was there to take a videos of those projects that was abandoned by the winning government MPP by then. From there, when the video came out, MPP beef up the security system and installed military at the gate. So from that time till now, the military still patrols that area because they have categorized that area to be a military zone. So what I've heard all Ghanaians that, you know, Kennedy always says things how it is. When they came to power for that 8 good years, they did not add a penny to the project. But look at it. About 15 months down the lane, when NDC assumed office, you are now on NDC neck to come and complete the project. Yeah, we do appreciate what they came to do, that they are letting us as a ruling party to complete the project. But if they came or not, the President of the Republic has stated it clearly that he is going to complete the project for the good people of Ghana. So we should have faith in the President for his words, and I know he's going to do what exactly I said.
But how are you within the Achimangwa-Beja South municipality also dealing with the matter? A hospital that has taken all of these years and still has not been operationalized. It means you'd have to travel longer distances to seek medical attention, especially putting much burden on the main hospital in the region. How are you managing?
Oh, we were managing it as it was in the previous administration and praying to God and seeking the intervention of the president to come and complete the project for us. And we do have belief in the president that is going to do that. And we, the municipality, has not sat down when I assume office. I've been writing a lot of letters to appeal to the Ministry of Health and at the same time the Defense Ministry to talk to the president to come to our aid. And recently I had a meeting with the regional minister, and God willing, Friday the Ashanti regional minister is going to pay a visit to the same project area so that we take it from there. So I'm urging all Ghanaians to exercise patience and look at, you should wait for the president. And I know per all what is circulating about the paramilitary hospital and the CAF itself, I know President Mama is a listening president and is going to assist us to complete that project.
President Mahama has had about 15 to 18 months in government at this point, second year of his presidency. Has he assured you that by the end of the presidency, or even by the end of this year, 2026, Afari Military Hospital would be in operation?
As I stated earlier, he promised us, the good people of Ashanti and Ghana, when he was commissioning Nkokon Kitenkete at the Jubilee Park in the Asante region, he made mention that he is going to complete his own legacy project. That is Afari Military Hospital. So we should have faith. We should have faith in the president. And I can assure the whole Ghana that the president always fulfills his promise. And whilst President Mahama has stated it clearly that he's going to complete this project, let's have faith in him. He's going to complete it.
He is going to complete. You tell us that you would be meeting with the Ashanti Regional Minister at the end of the week to deliberate on these matters. We see weeds growing along the perimeters of the hospital and all. What is the focus of that conversation with the regional minister this week?
The regional minister is going to look at the state now and then proceed from that end, because he oversees all the works in the Asante region. And when such issues pop up, he should do a follow-up and look at the nature of the project so that he will continue from that area whenever he get in touch with the presidency.
Well, then we look forward to that conversation you would have with the Ashanti Regional Minister and what comes off after this. Thank you so much for your time this morning, sir.
You are welcome, my sister.
The MC for Atrimangwa just South, Wisdom Osaibuama, speaking with us on the Afari Military Hospital. The minority has weighed in on the conversation of it. You would recall that the minority visited the hospital site to look at what more has been happening there. Well, so at this point, the MC for the area tells us that he would be going into a conversation with the regional minister. President Mahama has also assured that he would complete and operationalize the hospital. We look forward to seeing how far this matter goes. And that's all for our conversation on that. Still on the health sector, the health minister, ABENA Mante, on the floor of Parliament, justified his reasons for suspending the CEO of the Komfanoche Teaching Hospital following the closure of the accident and emergency department a few weeks ago. He's gone on to say that, well, the CEO personally apologized to him in the presence of other officials. The suspension was to serve as a deterrent to others in regards to work that they do in the health sector. Let's take you to Parliament and listen to the Health Minister, ABENA Mante.
Nobody has the right to close any portion of a health facility without the consent of the health minister. Mr. Speaker, in this case, after the president's directive, there was a press statement issued to the public which indicated that the accident and emergency of Komfanoche is closed and no more patients can come there. Mr. Speaker, immediately I invited, Mr. Speaker, let me take you to the act that establishes the teaching hospitals. Section 36. Section 36 clearly establishes that whatever the minister will say or direct, the board shall apply same. So the decision of the minister is not subject to the review of the board. It is the decisions of the board that is subject to the review of the minister. Mr. Speaker, in this case, I invited the CEO and I inquired whether what he has done was not contrary to the position of Mr. President. Mr. Speaker, the man admitted and apologized before me and other officers. Mr. Speaker, in order to send a clear signal, and punitive actions are meant to serve as deterrent. Mr. Speaker, we then proceeded to direct the board to allow the said CEO to sit aside for 2 weeks and then investigate the PRO. Mr. Speaker, is this a decision I needed the approval of the House to do so? No. Is it a decision I needed the House to do so? It's an administrative directive. Mr. Speaker, quite apart from that, if we need to recruit health workers in this country, the appropriate thing to do is to open the portals for people to apply. If you have any clarification, Mr. Speaker, if you have any clarification,
I'll let you. Let him finish. You let him finish.
Or
yes.
You have issues, Mr. Speaker. If you have any clarification to seek, or you have issues, or you have questions, the reasonable thing to do is to file a question for me to appear to come and answer. That is what to do. I don't need Parliament permission to open the portal. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable leader, can I listen so that leader? So leader, let me listen to him. Then so honorable.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, Mr. Speaker, they say in adversity lies opportunity. Even though the minority leader's question appears to be an ambush and unplanned, it has given opportunity for me to shed light on an important matter. Mr. Speaker, I recall that sometime last year, the minority leader filed an important question in respect of the state of the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation and what government was doing to revive that important institution. And I recall that I came here, you gave me the opportunity. I actually stood at the dispatch box and offered some answers and direction on where GBC was headed. Admittedly, I enjoyed his cooperation, and his members on the communications committee have also cooperated with us to implement a number of measures to address the problems at GBC. Mr. Speaker, it is opportune that he has raised the issue of land. GBC is deeply distressed in terms of their financial position. However, they sit on vast tracts of land in the middle of Accra, prime areas, which together constitute a very valuable asset. So, Mr. Speaker, before I assumed office, the previous government had taken some steps to take portions of the land belonging to GBC, specifically the land to the north of the Jubilee House. The GRA, without any formal processes, by word of mouth, had acquired about 5 acres of land belonging to Ghana Broadcasting Corporation without making payments. Eventually, the former finance minister, Ken Ofoyata, took over that land to build a head office for the finance ministry. Mr. Speaker, I continue to pursue the finance ministry for payments. But in order that the lands belonging to GBC are protected, Mr. Speaker, I will soon go before Parliament and table a retooling and recapitalization plan before Cabinet. And I'm more than willing to brief Parliament on the details, so that through that we can leverage some of their valuable assets to reposition them as a prime broadcasting organization in Ghana. So I am ever prepared to engage Parliament. Indeed, I've already held informal discussions with members of the Communications Committee, and I've hinted them that once Cabinet gives me the go-ahead, I will come and brief the House, and we will implement a policy that will ensure that GBC takes its pride of place as the foremost broadcaster of the state of Ghana. Thank you very much.
Honorable members, I said, and I'm repeating it, that I'm not going to subject it to any discussion. I think the ministers have responded to minority leader, and I think
Speaker, with respect, I had a point of order. Mr. Speaker, I had a point of order. And you spoke on record. You said they should finish. They should finish before. Mr. Speaker, you said they should finish. You said they should finish. On a point of order. Mr. Speaker, I am only complying with your directives. When I rose on a point of order, Mr. Speaker, you ruled that I should wait for him to finish, so I deal with the issue. Mr. Speaker, with respect, I do not understand why my colleagues are apprehensive. This is a national issue. Don't read any other meaning into it. Mr. Speaker, we are talking about doctors who are serving the nation. They must be protected. Mr. Speaker, the minister has accused the chief executive without granting him the opportunity to be heard. Mr. Speaker, that must be put in proper context.
We've heard you.
We cannot allow that.
Leader, respectfully, we've heard you.
The workers are up in arms.
Well.
Parliament must know.
Leader, respectfully.
Parliament must know.
Leader, respectfully, we've heard you.
Parliament must know.
Speaker.
Honorable members, please, let's turn to item 7. Please, let's turn to...
Speaker, before we turn to item number 7, Speaker, especially those of us in leadership, the back look up to us.
Yes.
It's important that we engage within the rules. It is very important for me. Otherwise, the house will degenerate into something else. So I'm pleading with the minority leader that whatever it is, let's engage within the rules, please.
Thank you very much.
Speaker, I therefore pray that we take item number 7 so that the Honorable Minister for Health can answer the questions, please.
Mr. Speaker, I agree with the Chief Whip that cooperation at the front bench very essential, but engagement at the front bench. But I don't know whether the Chief Whip has soon forgotten back in the days when he was in the middle bench, whether he was stopped by any rule to raise issue. Mr.
Thank you so much.
Let me get done with him. There are important matters and you don't want us to deal with it.
Leader, thank you so much.
Then you want to blackmail.
Honorable Akando, kindly take your respective place. Take the seat first. Honorable members, we will begin with the questions, and the first question stands in the name of a member for Abuakwa South, Honorable Dr. Kingsley Ajimai. Honorable, the Minister is now available. The floor is yours.
Thank you.
You may ask your question now.
Speaker, I have the authority of the member for Abuakwa South, so with your leave I proceed. To ask the Minister for Health how the ministry works with community health care providers and civil society to roll out overdose training response, public education, and psychosocial support as part of national response to opioid abuse. Thank you.
Respectfully, Honorable Minister, you may.
Mr. Speaker, the Ministry of Health recognizes opioid abuse, including the misuse of tramadol and other prescription opioids, as a growing public health concern, particularly among young people. The ministry's response is therefore focused on prevention, early identification, public education, clinical management, psychosocial support, referral, rehabilitation, regulation, and enforcement. The Ghana Health Service works through the primary healthcare system to build the capacity of frontline and community health providers to identify and manage substance use-related conditions. Using the Mental Health Gap Action Program guidelines adapted for Ghana, health workers are trained to provide basic clinical support, manage associated health conditions, offer brief interventions to support reduction or cessation of drugs use, and refer affected persons for specialist care, psychosocial support, or rehabilitation. public education is also being undertaken through media engagement, school health walks, community information centers, outreach programs, places of worship, and other community platforms. These activities focus on the dangers of opioid misuse, the signs of harmful use and possible overdose, the need for early help seeking, and the avoidance of non-medical use of prescription medicines. The Food and Drugs Authority contributes through regulation enforcement, public education, and pharmacovigilance. The authority undertakes education on the misuse of tramadol and other controlled medicines, monitors the distribution and sale of controlled substances, works with security agencies to restrict illicit access to unregistered products, and promotes reporting of suspected medicine misuse and abuse. This helps to support early detection, targeted education, and evidence-based regulatory action. The Mental Health Authority supports the psychosocial components of the response through mental health professionals and community mental health structures. Affected persons may receive counseling, psychotherapy, community follow-up, and referral for further treatment. Where residential rehabilitation services are limited, public and private facilities provide available psychosocial support, whilst referrals are made to appropriate treatment and rehabilitation services. The ministry also collaborates with the Narcotics Control Commission, civil society organizations, faith-based groups, youth groups, schools, and professional bodies. These partners support prevention, education, community outreach, counseling, referral, treatment, rehabilitation, and reintegration of persons affected by substance use disorders. Mr. Speaker, the ministry acknowledges that the national response must be further strengthened. Priority will therefore be given to improving overdose recognition and emergency response training, promoting responsible prescribing and dispensing, strengthening enforcement against illicit access to opioids, improving access to appropriate emergency medicines and logistics, and expanding treatment and rehabilitation services. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Honorable Minister, Honorable Member, any supplementary question?
Yeah, thank you, Speaker. I want to find out from the Minister, how many rehab centers do we have, public rehab centers dealing with opioid, and where are they located? Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I don't have the number readily available, and I'll get it back to the House. Thank you.
Very well, thank you. Yes. Honorable Professor Nyako.
Yes, Speaker, I want to commend the Minister for these beautiful responses. However, I want to find out from him if he has an idea of how effective these interventions have been. If no, are you considering plans to assess how effective these interventions have been in terms of whether the numbers are coming down, or what are you going to do to ensure that the numbers are low? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Very well. Yes, Honorable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, these interventions have been very effective, but I think there's room for improvement. And therefore, I have instructed that there should be that committee, that collaboration between the Psychology Council, the Mental Health, FDA. There should be that committee to be able to engage the public more on the abuse of these substances. Nonetheless, it's been it's been effective. Thank you.
Yes. Honorable McQueen.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to inquire from the Minister if he has any idea about the correlation of the increase.
Also, welcome back from Parliament, where the Health Minister ABENA Mante was answering some questions with regards to the health sector, especially he explained why the CEO for the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital had been suspended following the closure of the Accident and Emergency Department of the hospital. We'll move away from health and now turn attention to sports, especially football. The Black Stars of Ghana will today, later in the evening around 11 p.m., take on Panama in our first Group L game. Also, we'll bring you some conversations about an Agri Cup football tournament. There are some scouts in Ghana scouting talent. You know, Ghana is a land that is very fertile with talent. There are some scouts in Ghana. I would have them here, would have conversations with them concerning who they are looking for, what they are looking for, and who they are looking for. Maybe your child, your son, your daughter may be one of the people that will catch their eye for all of this. And so we transition into some sports conversation after the break. Please stay with me.
Playing for your country, easy. Scoring, easy. Winning, easy. You know what be easy now? Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted granules. Just add water. Sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy. Made easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
Also available strawberry, coconut, and chocomore. This advert is FDA approved.
The culture never chills, and neither do we. Viral moments, breaking stories, new drops, exclusive interviews, spotlight artists shaping the sound right now, and our African star of the week taking over timelines. Then it's straight to the top 10, the songs running the streets, owning your playlist and living rent-free in your head. No skips, just hits, pure vibes. This is the Rundown, your ultimate destination for everything entertainment.
Welcome back. Now let's turn our attention to Ghana's match against Panama today in Toronto in Canada. But you know that Ghana is one man short because midfielder and deputy skipper Thomas Partey has been denied entry into Canada. Yesterday, in an emergency application to override the decision by the immigration, a case was brought before a Canada court. However, at the end of it, the judge who presided over the case has rejected the plea by Ghana and Thomas Partey to have Partey enter into Canada. You know that Thomas Partey is standing trial, or a trial will begin next year. These on some charges, 7 counts of and 1 count of sexual assault. All of these are in the United Kingdom. When Ghana or the players were issued visas into Canada, Canada decided not to give Thomas Partey a visa. It raised a lot of concerns, especially as Thomas Partey is a senior player and is very pivotal to the Ghanaian team. However, the judge says that, well, it would not turn or overturn the decision taken by the immigration. It has upheld the decision that Thomas Partey be denied a visa into Canada or entry into Canada. Let's have a conversation. James Ohinba Makion, sports journalist, joins me. Makion, good morning and thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Abena. It's a pleasure.
Finally, the judge says Thomas Partey cannot enter into Canada. A lot of people were hoping, keeping fingers crossed, that he would be allowed entry. What does all of these signify?
First of all, this signifies that obviously Partey can't play in the game against Panama. And also going forward, if Ghana is to qualify to the next round of the competition, let's say round of 32 or even to the round of 16, and we are supposed to play our games in Canada, that means Partey cannot play in those games. So obviously, it's a big blow for us. It's good that for the United States, Partey will be able to play games in the United States, but for Canada, it is very unfortunate that Thomas Partey will not play any part of the games when we play in Canada. And again, the last time we spoke, I didn't mention that I'll lay the blame on the doorstep of the GFA, because if you listen to the proceedings yesterday at the court, the GFA did fail to do something crucial was applying for a visa for Partey. They failed to include that he had some sort of legal issues going on, and they had to declare that, but the administrator or whoever was in charge failed to do that. Later, the embassy found that he was in some sort of legal tussle, so that's why he was denied. During the court proceeding, the lawyer of Thomas Partey did mention that he would like the court to consider but it didn't work for. But I feel that we need to move on. We have other players who can fit in equally to play.
Well, moving on, Makion, how do we put ourselves together to ensure that without Thomas Partey, who is very pivotal to the team doesn't fall apart? We know the coach says that the legal issues, the concerns around Partey are not his concerns, which we understand. But this is a coach who is building a team that we expect to go forward in the competition. How does it look like for us?
I think we still have players who can still fit into the bill and also play for Ghana against Panama. Yes, Partey is very crucial. And for the players themselves, first of all, let me start from the coach's perspective. This is the time for the coach to let the players know that, yes, you are missing a man in this particular game, but we need to play for him. In most situations, most experienced coaches will spare their boys on to play for one of their teammates. And I think that's what Carlos should be doing to the players. I listened to Kwesi Sibor's interview this morning, and Kwesi says the players are ready to play for Thomas Partey, to win that particular game for Thomas Partey, because he's been with the team, he's been going through a lot, and they know his quality that they have. So from the coaching and also playing perspective, the coaches and also the players need to do. What we need to do as Ghanaians is that we need to support the team. But as I said, in the midfield department of the game, there is Kwesi Sibor himself, there is Caleb Yurichi, a future star. We are all hoping or banging our hopes on. I think that if we give these players the responsibilities, if we give them the confidence, if we give them the hope going to the game against Panama and also other games that will be played where Thomas will feature, I think that we should be able to win this particular game. We've all seen the trajectory of how the World Cup is going. Teams or underdogs are pulling up surprises. All you need to do is that you need to be up and doing when the players appear on the field. The players need to understand the magnitude of the game we are going to play. Because from the time the World Cup started until yesterday, the underdogs have really proved very well in the games that have been played. If you take away yesterday's game where Argentina won, Norway won, France won yesterday, all the other games that have included underdogs have gone all the way to at least get a point in that game. And that should tell us that Panama wouldn't be an easy side. Already, their players have already started talking that they know what they can do to help Ghana. So we need to take confidence from all of these comments. Just forget about the party issue, stay focused in the game. Let's get our 3 points, and after that, if there is any other thing we can do to help win, then we can go for it to do that. But I think they should stay focused and encourage themselves.
Well, Makion, we will not take much of your time this morning. We'll look forward to having conversations after Panama, especially as England is also staring us in our face. But what are your predictions for today's game? How many goals?
Oh, already, you know my expectations. I'm not expecting much from the Black Stars, but then again, looking at the games that have been played at World Cup, I think that if we are able to put up a spirited performance, if the boys are able to bring their A game onto the table with their passion, I think Ghana should be able to win this particular game at least by a goal.
By a goal, okay. Makion, thank you so much for joining us. We'll most definitely come back and have some conversations after the Panama match, and looking forward to the England match. Thank you.
All right, it's always a pleasure.
Well, James Ohinba Makion, sports journalist, joining us on that conversation. We'll see how Ghana shows up for this game against Panama. We're waiting. I'm sure by the end of the show, or getting into the afternoon, we'll see Coach Carlos Queiroz' 11-man squad against Panama in Toronto today. And so, yes, we'll stay glued and we'll bring you all that here on ABC News GH. We'll take a break. When we return, we have some conversations about scouting. Are you interested in scouting when it comes to football? Do you have a player whom you believe that can show up and show off? Well, you should tune into the conversation we'll be having with the AgriCap group very soon. Stay with us after the break.
And neither do we. Viral moments, breaking stories, new drops, exclusive interviews, spotlight artists shaping the sound right now, and our African star of the week taking over timelines. Then it's straight to the top 10, the songs running the streets, owning your playlist and living rent free in your head. No skips, just heat, pure vibes. This is the Rundown, your ultimate destination for everything entertainment.
Playing for your country, easy. Scoring, easy. Winning, easy. You know what be easy now? Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted groundnuts. Just add water. Sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy. Made easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
Also available strawberry, coconut, and chocomore. This advert is FDA approved.
Some things never change when it comes to feeding your family. You choose what you trust. For generations, Gino has delivered the same dependable quality every time. Thick, red, rich. Gino truly cares. This advert is FDA approved.
The culture never chills, and neither do we. Viral moments, breaking stories, new drops, exclusive interviews, spotlight artists shaping the sound right now, and our African Star of the Week taking over timelines. Then it's straight to the top 10, the songs running the streets, owning your playlist and living rent-free in your head. No skips, just heat, pure vibes. This is the Rundown, your ultimate destination for everything entertainment.
Something.
The culture never chills, and neither do we. Viral moments, breaking stories, new drops, exclusive interviews, spotlight artists shaping the sound right now, and our African Star of the Week taking over timelines. Then it's straight to the top 10, the songs running the streets, owning your playlist and living rent-free in your head. No skips, just heat, pure vibes. This is the Rundown, your ultimate destination for everything entertainment.
Playing for your country, enye easy. Scoring, enye easy. Winning, enye easy. You know what be easy now? Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Aye easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted groundnuts. Just add water. Sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy. Make easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
Also available strawberry, coconut, and chocomore. This advert is FDA approved.
Some things never change when it comes to feeding your family. You choose what you trust. For generations, Gino has delivered the same dependable quality every time. Thick, red, rich. Gino truly cares. This advert is FDA approved.
The culture never chills, and neither do we. Viral moments, breaking stories, new drops, exclusive interviews, spotlight artists shaping the sound right now, and our African Star of the Week taking over timelines. Then it's straight to the top 10, the songs running the streets, owning your playlist and living rent-free in your head. No skips, just heat, pure vibes. This is the Rundown, your ultimate destination for everything entertainment.
Some things never change when it comes to feeding your family. You choose what you trust. For generations, Gino has delivered the same dependable quality every time. Thick, red, rich. Gino truly cares. This advert is FDA approved.
Playing for your country, enye easy. Scoring, enye easy. Winning, enye easy. You know what be easy now? Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Aye easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted groundnuts. Just add water. Sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy. Make easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
Also available strawberry, coconut, and chocomore. This advert is FDA approved.
The culture never chills, and neither do we. Viral moments, breaking stories, new drops, exclusive interviews, spotlight artists shaping the sound right now, and our African Star of the Week taking over timelines. Then it's straight to the top 10, the songs running the streets, owning your playlist and living rent-free in your head. No skips, just heat, pure vibes. This is the Rundown, your ultimate destination for everything entertainment.
Playing for your country, enye easy. Scoring, enye easy. Winning, enye easy. You know what be easy now? Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Aye easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted groundnuts. Just add water. Sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy. Make easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
Also available strawberry, coconut, and chocomore. This advert is FDA approved.
Some things never change. Trends come and go, but but in your cooking, you still choose a tomato mix you trust. Because real quality never changes. Thick, red, rich. Gino truly cares. This advert is FDA approved.
You're welcome back, ABC in the morning. Very unusual of me to be standing when we are having ABC in the morning. It's because I have with me a team that I believe you would love so much. We are in the football season. There's something exciting happening, something amazing happening. You have football teams, you have players that you think can make it to the next level. This team is here to bring us something exciting, something beautiful, something that you would love. The Agri Cup football tournament. And this is in collaboration with DAFA. in collaboration with DAFA Agri-Cup football tournament. I have with me Zach Isel Agri, I have Sadat Ibrahim and Rafet. Gentlemen, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
I'll start with you, Agri, because it is your name that is on the flyer. Agri-Cup tournament. What is it about?
Agri tournament is a tournament that me and my team, we've organized for young players in Ghana. Because as everybody knows, Ghana is a country where we develop a lot of talents. So we are here today to just speak about the tournament and then let people know that it's coming on as everybody knows. Yeah.
Indeed, Ghana is a country with a lot of talent. We step out and we see children playing a lot of football. After school, we are finding the nearest Sakura Park to play football. What really is about this Agri-Cup for which you've brought a whole team to play the cup and then, or play the tournament and then to scout?
Okay. You know, as we know how football is now. Now football is about money. And I think that there are a lot of deprived children who don't get the opportunity to get to the level of Kudus and all the top talents that we see in the Black Stars now. So this tournament is mainly for those who don't have the push, maybe from parents or from guardians or from whoever who sees their dream and then feels that if they can support them with money, then they can get to where they want to be. Yeah.
To feel the dream. So that let me come to you on that. In feeling the dream, Agri says that football has become a money-making venture,
exactly.
And rightly so. We have astroturfs around. People have to pay to go and play football and all that. How does this tournament fit into football sector?
First of all, thank you for having us. It's quite difficult, you know, these times. If you say about AstroTurf, it's just a platform whereby you can have the less privileged kids to also show their talents on the streets, of course. It shouldn't be paid for. Like foreign countries, every state, or let me say every city, has at least 3 AstroTurfs that the government has built for everyone, actually not even the less privileged kids, just for everyone. It has to be something every environment has. If it could be a basketball field, a court, football courts, even to learn swimming, it's also there. So let's say as something like AstroTurf shouldn't be paid. It should be open for everyone to get access to. Of course, for the maintenance as well. That's why maybe they take some money, but it should be something that is there, even maintained by the government, so that everyone, less privileged, everyone can just have access to play, show their talent, show their talents, what they have. And I think, yeah, that's it. It shouldn't be paid for, actually.
It shouldn't be paid for.
Yeah.
I come back to you, Agri, with regards to a lot of academies that we have in Ghana at the moment. Is yours an academy kind of?
No, mine is the first of its kind, actually. Because I have people here who give me feedback on whatever goes on, because most of us here are based in Europe. And most of the time, there are a lot of scouts and agents who come around, but normally it's only for a day and they go back. But this tournament is 2 days, and the first day is for individual players, where we'll be seeing individual talents being displayed, and then the other day is going to be for clubs. So we have a lot of clubs who want to be part of the tournament, but the numbers are too much. So
I was going to ask you, 2 days,
yes,
one for players,
one for
and
clubs.
one for clubs. How feasible is it?
Yes, because I even have clubs from the local league. You know, the local league have junior sites, and a lot of them have contacted me, like Mediama called me, and House of Folk also.
Interesting.
Yes, and I think All Nations FC also, they spoke to me, and they were like, we want our junior teams to also be part. And apart from that, other clubs have also contacted me, and they also want to play. So it's even too much, but what can we do? We'll see how.
You say it's the first of its kind.
Yes.
You are bringing scouts.
Yes.
I think Rafet is one of the scouts.
Yes, Rafet is one of the
Rafet,
scouts.
let me come to you. As a scout, what are you looking out for with regards to this tournament?
Yeah, first of all, I'm really happy to having this opportunity to be in Ghana.
You're welcome.
Yeah, as scouts, we're looking for young talented players, like with speed, talent, and technically, but most important, like the right mentality and the hunger for football.
Ghana is actually a hub for people who are hungry for football.
Yeah.
How long have you been here so far?
This is my second day.
Your second day,
yeah.
okay.
We landed yesterday.
All right, so I think in the coming days you see how we love football, and so you're looking for raw talent, you're looking for hunger. What is it for that raw talent that if I am picked, my life will change for?
Wait,
how will my life change if a scout picks me?
Yeah, it will change like in all ways. Like you have the opportunity you make, like you are very close to make your dreams to come out. You will go work for, in better places and better teams. You will go up a level, and it will make everything better.
Okay. Well, I see on the flyer, Agri, that there are scouts coming from Belgium, from UK, from Norway, from Holland, from Turkey, and from Germany. Well, these are countries where we know some good football is played, and we know that they are producing some very great talent with regards to football. Raphael, let me find out, which country are you coming from?
I'm coming from Belgium.
You're coming from Belgium, okay.
I'm also Turkish.
He's Turkish.
And Turkish, okay. Well, Turkey is playing the World Cup. Belgium is also playing the World Cup.
Yes.
Well, before you go, I'll ask you your predictions for today's match.
Okay.
But back to you, Agri.
Yes, sir.
2 days. However, you know that the days are not enough. Why not extend it?
Yes, that's what a lot of people are saying to me, you know, but it's not easy. As I said, we have too many talents, and it's unfortunate we can't see everybody. So even now, we are just praying that on the 24th and on the 26th, the gate will not be flooded, because we are getting too many calls and too many people want to be part. So I've been praying security can take care of, you know, just the little people that we have.
What will help you to open this up?
You know, everything is about money, you know. Yes, financing, you know, paying for the AstroTurf, you know, security, the cameraman, the media, everybody is going to be there. Everything is about money. So it's not easy. It's not easy, but we just thank God that this day is going to come, and then we'll try and see what we can do to help the kids.
Okay. Raphael, how many talents are you looking for?
How many? As much as possible. But like, it's hard. Like, you need to be good, because in like in high clubs in Europe, it's not easy to like get to be a big player. So we're looking for a lot of things in players. So if we take them, they will succeed for sure.
Okay. Can you tell us those things you're looking for? Because like Agri says, it's quite a number of people who would show up. And maybe as I'm listening to you, I should realize or see if indeed I fit into the mold you're looking for. So what are the qualities in the player you're looking for?
Yeah, like a lot of Ghanaian players have a lot of technical abilities. They're good with technique, they're good with the ball. So we're looking for technique, speed, how they read the game, how they understand, like if you tell them something like about how to play, if they understand that, if they can understand this, and do the right thing, the right mentality, and things like this.
Those are the things, the right mentality. Those are the things. I think the mentality plays a very big role. And if you have a monster mentality, it means that you can go for what you want.
For sure.
Well, so that let me come to you. What is the age range we are looking for?
So the age range should be between age 16 to 23 actually.
So beyond that 23, you are not taking.
Oh, then you are. I don't know even know how.
Because I have one in this house who can play football, but they are.
Then I think you should. No. You know, like right now, football is looking at it, looks like Lamine Yamal's. What do you call these guys? So at their ages.
Young guys. Went with Cape Verde and.
Okay, no, but that is like experience, you know. Those players at least have one or two players that are more experienced. You know, World Cup actually is not all about thanking the young ones.
Okay.
You also need some of the grown-ups, the experienced ones to guide the young ones coming up. give them some confidence because you have already been there for a couple of years.
But I mean, I have somebody who is 26, 27, 28 who thinks that I can do it. If we can, you turn us away.
No, he can actually do it, but then he will actually also need a lot of guidance, to be frank.
Okay.
Yes. So raising up a kid is more easier than raising an adult. So we think right now as football in a whole, it's more about the young ones coming up. Yeah, we also used to play football. I'm 32 right now. I don't think I can I can fit in the club at this moment. My time is sorry. That's Messi. He has been in the game for like, I don't know, almost a decade. Yes. So and we stopped at an early age due to some one or two circumstances with school.
Your mother said you can't play football and go to school.
Okay, we shouldn't. I will not put the blame on them too much. Okay. It's more about myself, strength, health, all these things count. So we're actually looking for the young talents, groom them up, help them reach their goals, and then we see what God can.
Well, 60 to 33 looks like a good range for the talents we're looking for. Agree.
Yes.
There's a tournament to be played.
Yeah.
What is that tournament? What is the prize at stake?
Normally, the individual players, we know how many players we want. Okay. But nobody knows what's going to happen that day. Maybe we can get a large number that might fit into what we are looking for. And we have a criteria for scouting. We are looking for players who have the ability to read the game, who have speed, stamina, who are hungry. For me, this is one thing that I look out for mostly in a player, the hunger. Sometimes I can just see a player and I always say, the way he even wears his boots can let me know how hungry the player is. Okay. So we'll be looking at all those things. And then on the second day with the clubs also, they are already a team. And the team that wins the tournament will be going on tour with us in the next summer. So
on tour?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
I don't want to say too much into it because I don't want the kids to get swollen-headed about the kind of clubs they'll be playing with. Okay. So that is a secret. But the club that wins the tournament will get the opportunity to travel and then play outside, and then the ones that the clubs feel are good will be picked. So it's a big opportunity for both the individuals and then the clubs as well.
A big opportunity indeed. 2 days event. I understand it's from the 24th to the 26th of June.
Yes. We play on the 24th. That's for the individual players. Because I repeat, I don't want clubs to be coming on the first day. The first day is just for individuals because we want to see all the individual players and how they play and all that. And then on the 25th we'll rest because it's a lot of, we have about 10 agents and scouts who are already in the country. We came yesterday, some came 2 days ago, and even today some are also going to come, and then until the 24th. And then on the 26th will be just for clubs. Okay. Just for clubs. Please, if you are an individual player, don't come on the 26th and worry us, please, because the number is even too much, so that we can have time for everyone.
How do you register?
There's a number that I'll put online, and then you can just WhatsApp the number. Please, no calls, because the calls are too much. So they should just send a WhatsApp message that they want to register, and then the IT guys will take them through the registration. Okay. And also, if you are not registered, you will not be allowed to enter. So please, don't think that you can come on the D-Day and come and play, because the number is too much. So we want everybody to be registered, and we will know the quantity of players who will be coming on the D-Day, so we can sort everybody out.
Is registration free?
No, it's not free. Sorry. It's not free. They have to pay something small. So that, bringing all these agents and scouts from Europe, it's not easy. Their hotel, their tickets, their eating, everything. Imagine bringing 10 agents and scouts from Europe to Ghana. It's not easy. Because I was even thinking of bringing them earlier. But because the season was going on, they were all busy. So I had to wait for all of them to finish their season before bringing them down. Yes, sir.
Okay, so how much are we paying since it's not free?
It's 500 cedis for individuals, and I think it's 100 cedis for clubs, I think.
500 for individuals?
No, it's 50 cedis, I think, for individuals. And
then before we end, I'll come back so that we know how much you are paying. So that well, perfect. Again, scouts and agents are coming into the country. You are one of them. At the end of the day, for you, how many people are you looking at identifying and saying, I want to work with you?
Okay, like players.
Players.
Okay. How many at the end of the tournament?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like most of the time, like you have like a lot of talented players, but they lack at something, like speed or something is not good. So you need to eliminate a lot of players. Most of the time, it's like you have 10 good players, but you can only take like 4 or 5 or less even. It will be like this.
That's how it will look like.
Yeah.
So it means that if we are coming for the tournament, we need to come with our A game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I have to be.
So ensure that when you pick us, you don't eliminate us.
Yes.
What is your vision for these players that you would have at the end of the day scouted? What is your vision for them?
For them, like it's like combined with a lot of things. Like you need to take the right action. You need to be a good team player. You need to work for your teammates. You need to be like chill and cool under pressure, and a lot of things like this to combine make you a good player. So it's not only one thing. Like you're a good player. You're very fast. It will not make you a big player. It needs to be like with in every phase. You need to be like good and understand.
All right. So that's an agree. This is you coming back home to give back to your community.
Yes. Yeah.
What does it mean for you that at the end of the day, there are some players who have emerged from the tournament, and maybe in 5 years we'll hear them making waves on the international stage?
I will go for that. Right now, it's all about the Agris tournaments. We look forward to getting the right talent. It's not easy. It's really not easy. Scouting really it's really hard. It's work. Getting these players for the next, looking up to these players who wants to help them achieve their goals, and for in the next 5 years, it should be. How do I even put it? It should be I don't even know how to put it. Like
when you remember, we come back to you.
Yeah, it's not. It's easy.
So what it is we have clubs already lined up in Europe who are waiting for the players that we are going to bring, and we know what we are looking for, but we don't want to put it out there for people to know the criteria or exactly what we are looking for. But there are a lot of top clubs there that have spoken to us about this tournament, that have told us maybe we want a defender, we want a midfielder, or we want a striker. We know, but we are keeping it to ourselves because we don't want to tell the players maybe we are taking you to Anderlecht or we are taking you to maybe Galatasaray or something. We want to keep that as a secret. Then when you are picked, and then after we'll let you know where exactly you are going. But it's a, you see how we are smiling here because we know the clubs that they are going to, but we don't want to, we don't want to tell them yet. Yes, but after if you are picked, that's when you know. So I pray everybody has a good day and then we can pick a lot of players.
Finally, on this conversation, there are parents who are still very hesitant to allow their children into football because sometimes you are not sure about the future. This is the point where I want to give you the opportunity to speak to our parents directly. I mean, in whatever language you believe that will send a message to the parents.
I'll use myself as an example. Those who know me know I used to play football in Ghana here, and I was very, very good. I even traveled outside with football.
Okay.
Yes, I went outside Europe with football, so I know what it takes to be a footballer. But one thing that footballers in Ghana have to understand is you need to go to school. Education is very, 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 very important, because for me, when I was playing, my dad was very, very hard on me in that sector. It's now that I see the benefits of going to school, because when I was in Ghana, I didn't even want to go to class. My whole mind was making it in football. But trust me, without education, football is difficult because we have a lot of players that are assigned to us that can't read and write. So if you can't read and write, how would you be able to sign a contract? It's very difficult. That's why you see a lot of players signing contracts that end up, affecting their careers because they don't even understand what they are signing. And as a player, you need to at least get to a certain level. At least senior high, I feel is okay. But not going to school at all is very, 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 very bad. Don't think only about football because what if football does not work?
Something else must work.
Something else must work. And in Ghana here, we know you cannot just be playing football. You need to add something also because what are you going to eat? It's very hard. I have players calling me from here, always asking for me to send them money because they don't even get money to buy boots or money to go for training and stuff like that. So I always tell them, at least you can get a little job on the side whilst you are also playing football. Don't think too much about football because there are billions of people playing football. And what if you don't make it? Then you've wasted your life. So
yes, please.
Yeah. Also on the same question.
On the same question, yeah. So
especially to our parents.
we will beg the parents, especially the mothers, because growing up, the pressure was more from the mother side. You guys have to go to school. You guys have to go to school. Our dad also supported us, but they were the, let's say, the breadwinners of the house. Yeah. So the dads wouldn't actually be at home. They know you go to school, you play football. That's what he knows. Yeah. But the mom actually knows exactly what you are up to. From school, you put your bags down. Yeah. You have to go to the field. How is the field looking like? You don't care. You just have to go in because that's all you know. He wants to do in the future. But trust me, the school is also very important. We didn't say ignore the schools. The parents, especially the mothers, they are very right. As my colleague Agri said, you need the school to combine with the football. When it comes to contract reading, negotiations, at least even
speaking.
Yeah, even
this is very important.
It's very important. So we really need the school. We beg the parents also to put an eye more on the kids' talents because the kid could go to school. It's like foreign. Actually, let me use the word Europe or foreign countries. The kids get selected in the school to go and play football. Like they get, they get seen.
Yeah, more in the school.
Even more in the schools than outside. That's how it's like. That's how it is outside. Yeah. So we urge the parents to also help us to let the kids, at least if you know he's playing football, support him.
Yes.
If you know he's doing something with sports, please support him. It's not all about the school, but you should also keep an eye on him when it comes to his sporting.
I want to add something. Yes. I know you guys know Solomon Agbisi. Yeah, he's my player.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and I always use him as an example to other players because he has really been through a lot to even get into the national team. And if you look at Agbisi now, he's very, very educated. And throughout his career, I used to tell him the exact things that we are talking about now, that school is very important. Because if you don't go to school, how can you express yourself? So I will intrigue all mothers and fathers to, try and balance it a bit. Fine, we know you want us to go to school, but allow us to also play football. so we can also, follow our dreams.
Right, yes, in following our dreams. Yeah. Well, let me finally come to the Black Stars of Ghana. Today we face Panama. Unfortunately, we do not have Thomas Tay Partey. I'll start with you, Raphael. I mean, since you are not Ghanaian, so maybe you can give us a certain perspective that because we are Ghanaians, we are not seeing. Partey is not playing for the Black Stars of Ghana today. How do you see the fortunes of our team?
I think Ghana is a very good team, and my opinion is they will go out the group for sure.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I think today they will win against Panama.
What's your prediction?
Prediction is 2-0.
2-0.
Yes.
Nice. Robert said it's 2-0. Well, let me come to you, Sadat. I'll end with
Okay. The prediction of today should be at least 2-0 for Ghana. Yeah, it should be a win for Ghana. But I think we should I will not. This prediction actually, I shouldn't bring it out. It's my own prediction because I'm very scared. Yeah, because there is no loser in the World Cup. Everyone goes in for win. Everyone goes in for win. We shouldn't look down on Panama. Trust me. Everyone goes in for win. To qualify for a World Cup, you should be very good.
Okay.
So yes, we shouldn't look at Panama. I go for 2-0 for Ghana. Hopefully, it should come to pass.
Agri, the whole party issue, that also believe that we are punishing party, or the world is punishing party for a crime that has not yet been seen through.
Yes.
Do you see that so?
Yes, I see it as a punishment. I think also because he's black. Because we live in Europe and we know how we are treated when we are out there. And the way England is taking the issue, I feel they are taking it too far, because for someone not to be yet convicted, you cannot just all of a sudden start treating the person like the person is a criminal. Because, you know, our culture here, we respect women a lot. And I haven't met Pate personally, but I feel like he's innocent with all these things that is going on. And even if he's not, he hasn't yet been convicted. So I don't see why people should be already pointing fingers at him like he's done something bad or anything. Let's all wait for the verdict to come out, and then we'll know what actually happened. So I think they are taking this issue too far just because he's black, and they are making a whole big issue out of it.
How do you see our fortunes without party today against Panama?
I think it's going to be very, very difficult for the Black Stars, because I think it's been 6 games that we haven't won. And it's really strange for me, because being a Ghanaian and seeing the pool of talents that we have here, it's difficult to understand why Ghana is so shambolic in our games that we've played, because I'm expecting Ghana to be one of the favorites in this tournament, especially coming from the African continent. And I'm surprised that I think we are the lowest ranked African team in the tournament, or even in our group, which is very bad. And our football keeps declining. And sometimes it saddens my heart to see Ghana football going down the drain like this. Because normally Ghana playing Panama, everybody would just predict their scoreline and just go like, oh, Ghana is going to win by 4-0 or a 3-0 margin. But now, because of how shaky our football is, everybody is scared, honestly. I'm scared. I don't know.
Well, is it because we have become complacent when it comes to the running of our football?
Yes, I think the running of our football is also part. And it goes down with the selection procedure. That is it. Because talking about my player Agbisi like this, I feel Agbisi should even be number 1. But yes, I got feedback from the GFA that I don't want to put out there. But they spoke to me and they gave me their reasons why he wasn't picked in the top 3 goalkeepers. And that is a typical example of why people see other players having potential, but they don't give them the opportunity. But they know better than me, so maybe they don't have their reasons.
They have their reasons.
Yeah.
Well, I said it was the last time, but let me go back to Rafet. When you look at the Ghanaian football scene, what does it give you? What impression does it give you, especially with how our Black Stars is looking?
Yeah, like when I watch, it's like I see like they have a lot of energy, always. Ghana also outside the football, like with the music, with the dances. But now, like you said, it can be better. It can be better, especially like now is the World Cup. I'm saying like they will win. I hope they will win also. But like it's the World Cup. Everything can happen. It's a big chance for every player. So everyone is playing at the top. So
do you agree with Abi when he says that Partey is being targeted?
Yeah, I agree with him for sure. But I don't know what's the truth behind it. But I agree with him what he said.
Well,
at some point.
Sure. Well, today Ghana will play. We look forward to seeing if Ghana will emerge victorious. We are hoping that our jerseys will not go to waste. But before we go, you promised to give us a number that contact.
Yes, the number is 059 492 7012. I repeat again, 059 4927012.
Okay.
And everybody who wants to be part of the tournament can just register.
We hope it will not be a 9-day wonder. We'll see you again and again.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Also, I have the Agri Cup football tournament. This is in collaboration with DAFA. Tell us about DAFA. What is DAFA?
DAFA is our co-sponsor. He's not here. He's supposed to be here, but so he got a late call, so he couldn't come with us. Okay. But I'm sure next time he'll be here to explain himself why he didn't show up. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so if you're interested in football, you're interested in being scouted, you should be there from 24th to 26th of June 2026. We understand that 24th is the day for the individual players, 26th for the teams, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and the ages that can participate in this tournament, 16 to 23 years. You register by WhatsApping them on 059-492-7012, and the registration fee for players 150 cedis and for teams 550 cedis. Scouts from Belgium, from UK, from Norway, from Holland, and from Turkey and Germany are coming into the country to scout for talents, the abundance of talents that we have here. And so take this opportunity that the Agri Cup football tournament in collaboration with DAFA is giving you. Parents, bring your children, let them come and try their legs at the ball, and maybe they will be the next big thing on the global stage, the next Messi. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. Yes. Zach, Isel, Agri, Rafet, and Sadat Ibrahim. The most grateful that you came. We'll be following your scouting and seeing the talents that you take out there. Yeah, maybe the next World Cup we'll have some of them.
Oh yes, most definitely.
That's our aim.
All right, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I'll be opening the phone lines. You can call me on 024-725-7224, 024-725-7224. Call me and share your thoughts with me. Ghana plays Panama today at 11 p.m. What is it going to look like? Partey is not going to show up for Ghana, but we believe that Coach Carlos Queiroz has put together a team that will sideline everybody, silence everybody, and give us the 3 points that we are looking for. Call me and share your thoughts with me right after this break.
And neither do we. Viral moments, breaking stories, new drops, exclusive interviews, spotlight artists shaping the sound right now, and our African star of the week taking over timelines. Then it's straight to the top 10, the songs running the streets, owning your playlist and living rent-free in your head. No skips, just heats, pure vibes. This is the Rundown, your ultimate destination for everything entertainment.
Playing for your country, easy. Scoring, easy. Winning, easy. You know what be easy now? Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted groundnuts. Just add water. Sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy. Made easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
Also available, strawberry, coconut, and chocomore. This advert is FDA approved.
Some things never change. Trends come and go, but in your cooking, you still choose a tomato mix you trust. Because real quality never changes. Thick, red, rich. Gino truly cares. This advert is FDA approved.
Playing for your country, easy. Scoring, easy. Winning, easy. You know what be easy now? Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Aye easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted groundnuts. Just add water. Sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy. Made easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kibo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
Also available strawberry, coconut, and chocomore. This advert is FDA approved.
The culture never chills, and neither do we. Viral moments, breaking stories, new drops, exclusive interviews, spotlight artists shaping the sound right now, and our African star of the week taking over timelines. Then it's straight to the top 10, the songs running the streets, owning your playlist and living rent-free in your head. No skips, just heats, pure vibes. This is the Rundown, your ultimate destination for everything entertainment.
Welcome back, ABC in the morning live here on ABC News GH. It's time to hear your voice. Your voice matters, and your voice alone is what we want to hear. This morning on ABC in the morning, you call me on 024-725-7224, 024-725-7224. Share your thoughts with me on the conversations we've been having today, especially Black Stars meeting Panama later on today in our first game in the 2026 World Cup. What is it going to be like for us? Thomas Partey will not be a part of the squad. He has been denied entry into Canada. You call me and you share your thoughts with me. Also, I have with me the Agri Cup tournament team here. They are holding a scouting program from the 24th to 26th of June 2026. Scouts from all over the world are in Ghana to scout for the best talents when it comes to football. I have the team here. If you have any questions, you can call, share your thoughts with me, and then ask your questions, and they would be very glad to respond to all of your questions. At this point, let me hear your voice. I have a comment from Facebook. Teacher Kujo Tepeninesusu says, if the charges against Ken Oforiatta are true and he is given a fair trial, I don't think he would have received the protection he has now. How can the USA release a politically witch-hunted person to a jurisdiction where a CJ has been dubiously dismissed by a government that is abusing the judicial system? Nobody is against fighting corruption using fair means. How can a government that releases its members who were on trial claim it's fighting corruption by targeting its opponents? Greetings to Asanteman Koka and Honorable Eric Ajeman Prempe, Afano North. Well, Teacher Kujo Tepeninesusu, thank you for bringing in your comments. We are most grateful for that. Let's hear you call and share your thoughts with me here on ABC in the morning. Share your thoughts with me. Ghana goes into the World Cup let me know what you have to say to the Black Stars of Ghana as they play their first match. The numbers are on your screens. Call and share your thoughts with me. But I still have with me Agri, Sadat, and Rafet, who are here to tell us, or they've been telling us about the scouting game that will be coming on. They've given me their predictions. Well, Agri decided not to give me his predictions. He says that he's scared. For the first time, Ghana is scared of a match. I mean, even the first time we showed up at the World Cup when nobody knew us in 2006, I don't think we were scared like this. But this time, we are actually scared. Agri tells us that we need to look at our football in entirety. But again, I mean, whilst I wait for your call, let me throw it back to them. Agri, what will it mean if our fortunes change? What will it mean if we grab the 3 points today?
Oh, that would be beautiful, because you know Ghana is a football nation, and you can imagine how the streets of Accra is going to be. People will be jumping, enjoying, and celebrating. I just pray for our football to be back. Honestly, we miss that passion, that excitement that we all used to enjoy growing up as kids. It looks like it's fading away a bit, because look at our local league now. It's really sad, and I always pray and hope that one day things will turn around.
One day is quite distant. When we say one day, how many days is one day?
Yes, we all don't know, because the GFA is the one in charge of our football, and I think they are trying their best, but it's not easy. It's not easy, especially with our league like this. No sponsorship, clubs don't get paid well, clubs don't earn revenue enough to pay players. We as football people behind the scenes, we see things differently. Because if you're a supporter going to the stadium to watch maybe a Kotoko game, you think that, maybe the club is making money. But the clubs don't make any money.
They don't make money.
Because how much do they even charge as gate fees? It's just peanuts. So if I'm going to watch a game and I pay like 5 cedis or 10 cedis.
Let me hold you a moment. I have a caller. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Do I have my caller online? Good morning. Well, I seem to have lost the caller. Please call me back and let me hear from you. Agri, you're talking about the gate fees and the not making monies by our teams.
Yes, because supporters just look only about the football is not nice, we are not getting the quality of players. But ask yourself, if you had a brother who is into football and he has to go and play for Kotoko or Hearts and he paid like 50 cedis or 100 cedis for a whole month, it's very bad. So if I have a brother who gets an opportunity from even Kenya or Tanzania, I'll tell him to go. Yes, because we need the money. Why would I want my brother to be playing for House of Folk or Kotoko and be getting peanuts? Everybody wants to go outside and further his career. And right now the Black Star is always full of players.
Just a moment, my caller is back. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Well, I seem to be having challenges connecting with the caller. When I do connect with him, I would listen to him. Well, these are some very strong points that Aggie raises with regards to football. Indeed, Aggie, Ghanaian players are everywhere. Even in the places where you think you would not find them, we are finding them. Is it that they are paying well there?
Yes, they are paying well. I have players who play in Tanzania, you'll be surprised. I have players playing in Cameroon. Just imagine, players playing in Tanzania, earning $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month. You'll be surprised. So I don't know why we can't do it here. And trust me, anytime I speak to local players, they tell me that, Agri, if we're even paid, let's say 5,000 a month, we will stay because they love the country. And it also comes down to the Black Stars also, because it's looking like if you don't play outside, then you don't get the opportunity to be in the Black Stars. I think that's also a factor why every player is in a hurry to go to Europe. That's why our league is poor now, because everybody wants to go outside. Look at Fatal like this. Fatal was playing for Dreams FC. I don't think he played to even in the Premier League, and then he left. And it's the same. We have players playing in the 3rd division and they're already in Europe. They play 2nd division here and they're already gone. So if all the top talents that we have here are all going abroad, what will happen to our league? Our league will be poor. That's why Yes, now nobody wants to go to the stadiums because who are you going to watch? All the players are already gone.
Are going. Ahmed, have you paid attention to our Ghanaian league?
Yeah. They're doing well, but it can be better for sure. Also, the resources to opportunities for the young players to play football, it can be better for sure. But I think Ghana is rising also with everything, and I think at that part will be good also with time.
I think Rafet has been very diplomatic with us, telling us that
Rafet has been too diplomatic.
Too
diplomatic. He doesn't want to say it as it is.
Well, I have another caller. Hello, Kelly. Hello, good morning. Hello. Yes, Kelly, good morning. Hello, Kelly.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you for calling. Share your thoughts with me.
It seems like your network is breaking.
The network is breaking. Kelly, can you position yourself better so that we can hear you clearer? Okay, go ahead. We are listening to you.
Even I can't hear you from my phone, but I can hear you on the television.
All right, Kelly, I can also hear you, so please go ahead and speak.
Okay. What I wanted to contribute is the party issue.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, I have lost Kelly. Seems the network is not the best today. Please try calling back, and then let's have some conversation. Well, you are speaking.
Yes, I was talking about the conditions and why all our players are moving abroad. So that is it. If I have a younger brother who is playing football and we even get an opportunity for maybe Nigeria and the money is good, I'll ask him.
You ask him to go?
Yes, why would I want you to go and play in the local league and then you get injured and there's no money to even take you to the hospital? It's very sad, you know. Sometimes when I hear some of these stories about players getting injured and clubs can't pay for their hospital bills, and it's sad.
It's sad. So that we've seen that in this World Cup, there seems to be a Ghanaian in almost every team. It means that we have some good Ghanaian talent. Inherently, there's some good in the Ghanaian player.
Yes, it's very good you ask this question because it's actually like that. Ghanaians, we really have the talent. We are one of the fast rising kids, let me say. When it comes to football, Ghana is almost all about football because of what our previous legends did, Michael Essien, the Asamajans, the Sulementaris.
Okay, I have a caller. Stay with me. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. I guess it's...
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, can you hear me? Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Can you hear me? Good morning.
Yes, I can hear you. Kelly, you are back.
Yeah, I believe it's a little bit better now, though.
It is. Let's hear you.
Yeah, so I'm glad that this guy was suspended, Thomas Partey, because, you know, FIFA, they have very strict rules. And then the squad too, I didn't mean he was convinced to play. No, the energy will bring the squad down, definitely. So I'm glad that it's been suspended, and we look forward to see what the Black Star, you know, can do today. But I beg them, man, no come buy that class for somebody. They should monitor how France play and how United States play, and then the team that play with South Africa. You get. So I don't want, just like what happened yesterday with Senegal, the same strategy South Africa play. That's the same strategy these people Senegal adopt yesterday, and that was very. I mean, we should go. This is abroad. We should not go and play game as if we just buy the United States or Canada. No, we should play like, you know, strangers. You understand? So the system whereby, you know, players are playing as if they are the owner of the stadium, it doesn't make sense. And that's what brought, you know, Senegal down yesterday.
Well, so Kelly,
I'm begging the Black Star, when we get out there, we should forget about every other thing, where we come from. We should give our best. You understand? We should play as if we are playing the final match. Because Charlie, the first match, the first result, there will be the energy that will bring the progress for the next round. You get. Okay. So I'm just begging the Black Star, to make sure they give us the best, because Charlie, we don't see anything for many years now, but at least if they can perform this particular one there, I beg them, man, no buy cat class, and lastly, you see, there are lit screens everywhere in Accra, especially the airports, Medina. We have all those lit screens. No, I beg if they can feature the match as well for the lit screen we have, especially at the Medina station. We have Zungo Junction. There is a big lit screen there. Airport there. I mean, they should show the match for all to motivate Ghanaians. I didn't mean I have car by now. The Ghana flag will be on my car. I will go around the city. You know, understand? Just to vibe the country. You know, I hardly seen these things. You know, none of this is happening. So all right, I beg, we should just motivate. Let's start the motivation from the house today. Okay. You understand? Then the blaster will also see that we have done something. They need to motivate them out there as well. Okay, so Kelly. I wish them good luck. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1 Black Star. Okay, Kelly, thank you. Black Stars, I'm sure they are watching and listening to us. We beg. We also want to go beyond the group stages. We don't want to wear our jerseys for only 3 times.
Exactly.
We don't want to wear our jerseys only 3 times. So I look forward to hearing from you, but very soon I will be ending. Like Sadat was saying, because of the players who came before us. I mean, we have a good name when it comes to football.
Exactly. So, like I was saying, Ghana is one of the name when it comes to football. Yeah, football. Like all the kids wants to play football. Even outside, they already outside they know what we can do when it comes to football. Our kids are really doing well. So yeah, we should just give our best. Will you guys be watching the match today, 11 p.m.? Yes, we'll be watching the match. Where are we going to watch the match for now? We don't know, but we should be watching on a big screen. Okay. Outside Accra, of course. Okay. And then, yes. All right, Aggie.
Yes, we'll be watching the game, and I didn't want to predict, but I'm just praying God will have mercy on us and give us at least one goal so that everybody can be happy. So I'm looking at a narrow win for Ghana today.
But it's only Ghana that anytime we are going into a match, we start to call on God. God, please.
Yes, because of how our team is now. 6 games, no win. It's strange for the Ghana Black Stars, honestly, because looking at Ghana previous years, teams were scared of us. Yes. When they hear Ghana, they are scared. But now look at us in the last 2 African nations cups that we played in. Small teams now play against Ghana, and they even laugh at us on the pitch. So now football has changed. I always tell footballers, football has changed. It's not like at first where you can think that you are Ghana and you go into a game thinking you've already won on paper. Now everybody can play football. Look at Panama, look at all these new nations coming up. They also have professional players who were born outside the country. Now that is the strategy that a lot of these clubs are using, like Morocco, like this. All their players are from Europe, and maybe I think like just one in the first 11 is a local player. So now everybody knows that strategy. So Ghana has to be very, very careful, and then I feel we should give the local players the opportunity.
And they'll show up for us.
Yes, I think we should give them.
After I come to you, your home team is Turkey.
Yes.
But you live in Belgium.
Yeah.
It means that you are torn between both worlds.
Right.
How's it looking like for Turkey?
Turkey, for us, like after 24 years, we are back in the World Cup. Last time was in 2002.
That's a long time ago.
It's a long time ago, yeah. For me, it's also like, I can remember even, so little. So, but as a country, we were really happy, and everyone was outside supporting the team, but we lost the first game.
Well, but there's 2 more.
Yeah, we have 2 more, and we have still the chance to go out of the group. We just need to go and find a way.
Yes. Well, all the best to Turkey, as we also wish Ghana well.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much. I've enjoyed the conversation with you this morning.
Thank you.
And we look forward to 24th to 26th. Yes. You want to add something else?
I'm just saying that they should come early, because I'm Ghanaian, I know. Please, come early so that we can finish the tournament on time, and then everybody can go. Because these foreigners who have come, they need to go and rest because it's not easy and it's also a little bit hot for them, even though it's been raining and all that. So I'm begging all the players to come very, very early so we can have time to see everybody. And then when you come, give your A game, play your best so that you can be picked. I wish everybody would be picked, honestly. I wish everybody would be picked.
Well, we wish them the best, all those who will come through. We also look forward to the fact that you do not hold this program just this year. We'll see many more editions of it, maybe twice a year, because of the talents that we have in Ghana here. But gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. And thank you, my viewers, for joining me this morning here on ABC in the Morning. Thank you to you. Without you, the ABC in the Morning, for calling, for texting, for watching. I am most grateful. Also, thank you to my guest who spoke with me today. Was grateful to the production and technical team for putting together today's show. I am grateful. I remind you that 12:30 p.m. today, game time will come your way. Since today is Ghana's first match, you can imagine game time will come in a very flamboyant way, in even better spades than you have. 11 p.m. Ghana will play against Panama. Let's support the Black Stars to victory. I see that a lot of us are in our jerseys today going to work. It is the patriotism at work, and so let us continue to support the Black Stars and urge them to victory. Go Black Stars, go. I thank you for joining me this morning. I am ABENA Mante. I wish you the well. I wish you well. To keep your head up and not to relent in your